What is good, Bulls fans? We are back, and today we're going to be talking about Damian Lillard and James Harden, and if the Chicago Bulls can really get into those trades, and if that's a realistic thing that they could do. So the first one we're going to be talking about is Dame Lillard. So both teams have been talked about being 3-team trades, and we're going to get a little bit into that. But first, we're going to be talking about Dame Lillard. So it has been said that the Bulls could get into that, to get more assets for the team, and they don't have to go for Dame Lillard, but they could really get into that 3-team trade and maybe get a player from another team that could help us and add an asset to the team, or we could actually go for Dame, and we would have to probably be giving up Zach LaVine or DeMar DeRozan in one of those trades, because the Portland Trail Blazers want some young talent and kind of like a star player back. And Zach's all-star, DeMar's all-star, so I really don't want to see Zach go. So if it was going to be anybody, I would hope that it would be DeMar in that trade. But I don't see the Bulls likely going for Dame, because with our front office, they're going to run it back, but just fill in some, assets to really improve what we need with this team right now. And we do need a point guard, but for Damian Lillard, we're going to have to be giving up way too much, and the Bulls don't have that. And our draft capital is all right, but we have a few picks next year, but the Bulls do not have the assets to be giving up for Dame, and they do not have the picks. And we don't even want to be giving up those picks, because we need those picks for the future. And we have Zach and DeMar, and I don't really want to give Zach up. But a lot of Bulls fans really want to give Zach up, but I personally do not want to. But that's my point of view on Dame Lillard. But for James Harden would probably only be used as facilitator for the Bulls and a bit of a scorer. He really has switched or transitioned to a point guard these past couple years, but I think he's still traditionally a shooting guard, and he's definitely learned how to run the offense and be a traditional point guard and really facilitate the ball and run an offense. But I don't really know if the Bulls would do that, and I don't know if we would have the assets to do that either. And that's been talked about being a 3-team trade, but I don't think the Bulls would have to give up the assets to get James Harden or Damian Lillard. But I could see the Bulls hopping in and going for like an asset on another team that's in the 3-team trade. But also the Bulls, we definitely need to. Every team has probably offered something for Damian Lillard, and I want to know what the Bulls have offered them, because every team is gonna throw an offer to the Trailblazers to try and see if they can sway him towards that offer. Maybe the Trailblazers will ask to add a little more or whatever. But every team has definitely thrown a trade out there to see if they could get Damian Lillard. So I would want to know what the Bulls did I want to know what the Bulls threw out there. But I don't think either of these could happen. But if one of these happened, it would be insane. But if one of them happened, I would rather have it be Dame, because I don't know if Harden would fit the best on this team, because we already have a guard in Zach LaVine. But Zach LaVine might be given up in that trade if we were to trade for Harden. But if it was either of these, I would go for Damian Lillard. And we definitely don't have the assets for either of these. But if it did happen, I would be really hyped. And I would love to see either of them in a Bulls jersey. But that is going to be all for this one, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that sub button. And you already know. See you, Red Bulls Nation.